Hey guys, this is Allison in Calgary, and I thought I would just come outside for a walk to try and be healthy. And this is just following up to my video that I did yesterday about feeling really run down from multiple illnesses, like colds and health issues in the last couple of months. And I came across a video by Christina Lopez, and I will show that in the video somewhere and link to it. I hope I'm saying her last name correctly. But she really got me thinking about this. When your body, or when you're not feeling safe, when something's wrong, you can go, and you have trauma in your past, you can go into a state called a functional freeze, or like worse than that, like a total freeze. And I think that that's part of what I'm experiencing. And so, I mean, I could look at the surface issue as saying, yeah, that's because I'm sick. No wonder I don't feel safe, I don't feel healthy. And, you know, I've been going through these multiple health issues. And I could kind of brush it off as, it's just that. Or I could look a little bit deeper and say that, you know what, these health issues that I've gone through in the past 2 months are actually symptoms themselves. And there's some bigger issues, spiritual issues, that I need to explore. And so I thought, well, that's kind of interesting. And I would say if you're kind of feeling like you're in freeze mode or functional freeze mode, where it's really hard to get up and do stuff, you just want to be on the couch, like you're having trouble finding motivation, you've kind of lost yourself, you don't feel like yourself, or doing any of the regular activities that used to bring you joy, I would say go and do this exercise too and make a list of all the possible things that could be wrong. Things that are on your mind and or in the back of your mind. Because I find that a couple of these things have been weighing me down for quite a while, and I've shoved them to the back of my mind because I don't want to deal with them. But I'll just share with you my list and maybe this will inspire you to be like, okay, I got to look at the deeper issues. So, there's 4 issues that are completely body physical related. And one of them is I'm perimenopausal, I'm low iron, or low ferritin. In the past 9 months, I've gained about 20 pounds, and no, I'm not having a baby. I've gained 20 pounds, and this has really, challenged my appearance and self-image. And the other thing that happened is I turned 50 this year as well. So, I mean, just on the physical issues, I've got 4 really big ones that I can't just brush off and hope will go away. I really have to look at them. And then from a business work perspective, I'm essentially doing 3 jobs. I have a part-time job, I have a business, and I'm homeschooling. And I mean, this is just too much for me. I can't, my body has been screaming, you can't keep doing these 3 really big jobs because you can't do it. It's just too much for regular people, so I don't know why I'm forcing myself to do all this. And the other thing is I took on these really big, scary, hairy, scary contracts. And when I took them on, I absolutely had confidence that I could totally do it, that I was the person for the job and everything. But they're scary to me. So it's really interesting that back in June when I signed them on, I was golden, and now because I'm in this state and it's fall and blah blah blah, I've lost the energy to sort of bring them to completion. And I think there's two other things on my list, or areas that you can look at. And one of them is money and security issues and worries. So I think this is just a general continuous issue that all of us humans go through, especially right now, in terms of just continuously worrying about, paying the bills, will I have a house, and that kind of thing. So I think it's just kind of this low current under the surface that all of us deal with continuously right now. And then the other thing is, I'm alone, so I don't have a partner, and I don't really have many close friends or really quality, connected friendships like I used to. I used to have this one. Well, I've had quite a few friendships where we'd have a weekly date, and we'd be going to out for coffee, out to see a movie, out to a bar, out to a play, that kind of thing. So not having these close, personal, really genuinely, authentically connected relationships can be kind of leave a hole in your life, sort of. So you're just always on your own, continuously, day in, day out. So that's kind of my list that I made right now. And I think the biggest thing about this list is there's a lot there that I have to deal with, and it's a bit overwhelming. And so hence, that is why my body has gone into this freeze, kind of fluctuating between a functional freeze and a complete and total freeze. I get a little bit of energy, and I can knock some stuff off my to-do list, and I feel a lot better. But then after that, I'm completely burnt out, and I've expended all of the tiny bit of energy that I had, and this just isn't sustainable. And yeah, so I think right now, acknowledging that I'm in this freeze mode and is the first step. Okay, I'm in freeze mode. Looking at why I'm in the freeze mode and making this list is really important. And then, so yes, in yesterday's video, I really said my first step is saying no, canceling stuff, rescheduling stuff, and really not taking on any new work or responsibilities until I have dealt with this list. So that's kind of where the stage I'm in right now. It's a cute dog walking there. So I'll chime back in when I have something more to say about this, because this is just kind of the start of this phase, and definitely running myself into burnout is a repeating issue that I have, for this lifetime. It's something that I've been working through, and I'm not exactly sure if I am ADHD, but it's a symptom of ADHD where you go into these continuous burnout periods, and you don't know when you're supposed to stop, you don't know your limits, and so it's bigger than just, this is a one-time thing. No, I've had to deal with this sort of thing multiple times. So you'd think at this stage, at 50, I would be a pro at kind of dealing with this freeze, because I haven't dealt with specific things with my life. They've been giving me signs, they've been giving me chances, and now they're essentially screaming at me and saying look, lady, you need to deal with us right now because we're not going away. So anyway, that's my 2 cents, and I hope you enjoy Christina's video, and I'll link to my other video as well, talking about the symptoms of this functional freeze, and that has kind of sparked this journey of, okay, I'm done feeling like that. Like, I'm going to do something about it, step by baby step. So, okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.